Today is the last day on payroll for 154,000 federal workers who are leaving this week after taking a buyout. The buyout program is part of the Trump administration's push to shrink the size of government. They offered financial incentives that were widely publicized earlier this year, but it also came with a threat of dismissal if you didn't take the offer and you were one of those who would be cut. And so a lot of workers took advantage of this and have effectively already been on paid leave, but it is official today on the last day of the month. Now, what this represents is the second largest single year exodus of civil servants in the past 80 years. And that has left many concerned about what it will mean. Experts quoted in a Reuters article warn that it represents a major brain drain of institutional knowledge from key agencies like NASA, where a reported 4,000 engineers and scientists took the buyout, but also the National Weather Service, USDA, CDC, FDA. There's a lot of highly specialized staff at these organizations that won't be easy to replace. That's obvious, and it won't be quick either. And so the fears that exist are probably for good reason. This will impact everything from weather forecasting to food safety to space exploration and public health programs. So these people who are leaving are responsible for what covers a wide spectrum of things that impact Americans across the country every day. So that is going to be a significant move. But on the other side of the coin, supporters of the program point to the savings. There's $28 billion annually that is expected to be saved as a result of these, I won't say cuts, but of these departures. Now, I was curious about what it represents from a historical perspective. And it turns out the federal workforce is about 1.5% of the total U.S. workforce. And I was surprised to see that number is pretty much exactly what it was 25 years ago. It has trended down over time, but the point being it really hasn't moved much in the past quarter century. And the 150,000 who are leaving is out of a total of about 3 million federal workers. That number peaked at 3.4 million in 1990. But if you're curious to see how Trump's trajectory of federal workers decreasing has compared to other presidents, Eisenhower had by far the most reductions, and President Obama had the most additions. As a side note almost, is that it is nearly impossible to get an accurate number of how many federal employees we have. The Office of Personnel Management shows one thing, the Congressional Budget Office data shows something else, and I looked at source after source that's supposed to be credible, and the numbers were all over the place. So I'm using that 3 million number. Don't quote me on that, but that's as close as I could get to it.